Sorry this is taking so long. If you can hear me, I can't find out why this is not showing. I'm here. Alright, there's my picture. So there's me. I don't know what you're saying. I can't get the right video in here. Why is that? Let's see. I'm trying. Come on. What is going on here? Watch on YouTube. Hold on. See, you got it. Okay, hold on. I see it in here. This is correct. So it's right in OBS. It's not OBS. That's the problem. Let's try something else. Copy that. Okay. Let's go back into Tradecaster. Let's change this out. It's TIO. Ah, this might be doing it. Here we go. Got it. Okay. Let's change this out. It's TIO. All right. I got it. I don't know why it didn't take. Took 3 times. But we're here. It's Friday! I'm 4 for 4 on contracts this morning, but I missed the best time of the day, unfortunately. Let me just let people know that I'm here, in case anybody else wants to come in. All right? See if I can steal somebody from Deck's room. Oh, shoot. What happened here? Uh-oh. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what that was. I don't know what just did that. Let's see. How to draw. Where is it? Oh, I moved it. Active Trader Streaming. Here we go. Okay. Active Trader is live now. Okay. Let me see who else is. Let me see if I got this all right now. Can you guys hear me? Can somebody just post up there that you can hear me? That you hear me loud and clear and you can see me loud and clear? How could you see me loud and clear? See me loud and clear. Anybody? Please? Somebody? Just to hook me up? Help me out here? Let me know that you're getting this? You know? Yeah? Let's see what's going on here. Okay, he's not in there. All right, let's do one more thing. Active Trader. Let me take this off. Put this on off. All right. And okay. 1:26 in the afternoon. Sorry it took me so long to get in here. You know, shit happens. I had to stop the gas. My wife left me an empty tank. I won't call her any names. Okay, what's this doing here? Let's see. That's my room. It's Deck's room. Okay, I'm set now. I'm back. I haven't had any lunch. Give me 1 second. Let me grab something. Oh, these are good. I got me some graham crackers. These are really good. Oh, one more thing. Something to drink. Let them here. Let them here. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. All right. Let's make some money. Is there any chance? Okay. Let me pull this up. Let's see. That was my upper this morning. I want to remove that. We don't need that. All right, let's open that up. And I'm on the wrong thing, huh? Let me see if this will work. Okay, that's that one. I just want to see if this will work. Somehow I'm not, I usually do my bottom screen and it makes the top screen work perfectly, and somehow it's not doing it. I don't know why. I may have to make another. Let's see if it works. Nope, it did not. I don't know why. Something wrong with my screens. Alright, I have to do them manually for right now. Somehow they're not connecting together. Let me see something real quick. I got that one up there. That one's already up there, so it's Let me just see real quick if I get a chart that's going to connect together. Alright, let me just see. If I disconnect this one, this might do it. Detach. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this. Well, I don't want to lose you on the screen, so let's do this. Come on, where'd it go? Okay, so we got a new screen here. Let's see what happens. Alright, everything is... Come on. Boy, my things are moving. They're jumping. Alright, let's get rid of this line on this one. Remove drawing. I don't know why. I'm jumping all over the place. This is weird. Too much going in there? Let's see. And there's the first one, I think, there. Yeah. Let's get rid of that one. Okay, got it. Let's see if it'll work now. Resistance is wrong. Support's all wrong. Okay, so our resistance, that's how I was able to convert the loss from today. Okay, Hootie, where am I looking? Oh, I'm in the wrong room. Okay, let me just do something real quick. I'm in the wrong place. Tag messages only, and go back to my room in case you guys, Amazon's dropping and the SPY should be dropping. Okay, let's take this one here, and let's activate it, and let's bring it down. Where is it? Where'd it go? Must be this one. Okay, where are we at? 371. This thing is still dropping. 371. Edit. 370. Let's put it at 1 for a second until I can get my bearings. It's not moving the lines below. Having a problem. What's all wrong? And what happened to my... Shoot. What happened? There it is. Resistance. Alright, let's put this up to, for right now, so I can just see where I'm at. What's this one say? 372? Come on, open up. I can't see. Come on, give me a second, folks. Sorry. 372. I was right. 372 resistance right now. Alright, so we're looking at 372. Let's widen this up. Okay, and we're going to lower this to about 75. Yeah, 371. Okay, we're going to edit this, make this 370. And let's see, let's just put it 75 in case it drops there. It's not really there, it's a little higher. All right, as you can see. All right, that puts us there, and then we can see, we'll put the whole chart up a little, and then we can see right here. That might be the target, 370 at the end of the day. That could happen. I'm not connecting. I don't know why. My two charts are not connecting like they usually do. So whenever I do it, I got to do double. I don't know why this is happening. Usually I can change it on the bottom chart and it makes the top chart go. Not happening. I changed something that screwed me up. Yesterday. Remember trying to get rid of that bottom level? It's not in there. The volume's not there now. So if you look up here, the volume is gone. You have the volume, but it doesn't have its own little pole. All right, so right here, 371.09. We're still standing still right now. We're consolidating. They're thinking, how are we going to screw with those people who are trying to follow us around? Okay, so timing's going to be everything here. All right, timing will be everything. Okay, what else do I have in here? Whoops, sorry, nothing. Okay. So let's go down here, and I'm going to get rid of all these and do it again. So I already did this one this morning. So let's bring the chart over. Okay. Here's my chart. And I'm in November 9th, I believe. That's the SPY. And where is the rest of my... There it is. November 11th. So I'm in November 11th on this one. and that's the only one I got open right now. It's November 11th. I'm flipping all over the place. It's just not moving right. It's jumping. I got 14 positions, and if you see, you can look. This morning, you can see there was more. There was twice as many puts as calls. You can see all the money that was made today. All right, so this one we got. Now I want to go to one other thing. Let's get the watch list in there. I'm going to make a new one. So let me detach this one. Give me a second. Just bear with me because, like I said, I wasn't here. I'm going to take this. I'm going to detach the gadget, and hopefully they'll work. There we go. All right. Let's move this over a little bit like that. And I hate doing this from scratch. I'm usually, set up in the mornings. That's pretty good. Got it. Okay, and then usually when I make this, that's bigger. Let's see, now that's smaller. So if that's smaller, then what I want to do on this is just bring it in like about there. And then if I bring it back to here, you'll see this part here. The only thing I'll be missing now is the bottom with the level 2. There you go, right there. Okay, and I'm not worried about that for now, so I'm going to get rid of this. And I'm sure if I do this, where's the spy? There. So if I change the chart, good. So we know we're connected there. And it actually worked on my bottom one too. That's good. Good sign. All right, so I'm going to take care of this, get rid of it, make this larger. Now we're all set. We got our chart, we got everything we need. And I'll move this up a little bit. It's a lot of work, You just don't realize what we streamers have to go through, especially when things just stop working. About to hit support. Yes, it is. Thank you. And thank you for letting me know. My plan. Let's see. I'm so frustrated right now. I got into this contract. My plan was to hold it for the crack 70, take profits. I got scared because I held it on EMA. I don't use it on EMA. I know some people do. They use the 9 and I have that in my cloud, the 9 and the 21. But I watched the 13. Lower shadows formed twice. I was scared it was going to break the trend line. When you have a lower shadow, this is for Cornwall, when you have a lower shadow, means it's going to reverse and go the other way up. Happens when you work on my psychology. And I will talk with you after, since I just got in here. Okay, I don't even know what room he's in. Is he in here? Cornwall, are you here? Let me just see. He may be in another room. And he is. So I'm talking to somebody who's not even here who sent me a message. Okay. All right, what's your thoughts on... Give me a second. Fuck. Need 1 second. Okay, let's see. Nothing. Somebody just wrote me. Okay, forget it. Doesn't matter. All right. Thoughts on the what's thoughts on the spy? Well, you got to understand. I just walked in and I'm resetting up everything, and I got to give it a second to digest in my head and see to myself and get a feeling of the algorithm. Okay, before I can tell you. But right now, we're still in lunch. And right now you can see we're having consolidation time. So you can see, all right, ever since it came back down, let's go into 5 minute. I'm on a 1 minute here. I'm going to be in a 5. That's why I couldn't get it. Ever since it came down, I had to leave right about here, 10:10. I left, go to the doctor. And it was a pity because I wanted to wait for the high of the day to short it back down. And I would have told all of you that's what you needed to do. I did 4 contracts this morning. I did 1 contract on 9:31 and 57 seconds. I got in 1 put. I did 1 put. I won. 2nd put. I won. 3rd put. I won, and the 4th put I won. So I won 4. I didn't make much. I made about $100. I was quick scalping in and out because I knew I couldn't stay because I had to leave. And you shouldn't be and when you know you got to go somewhere, you shouldn't be doing puts and shorts. Puts and calls. Right now, let's see if we can hold. Brendan, how are you today? Okay. Why do I have this set on everything? Just tag messages. So unless you're tagged, I'm tagged, I won't hear it. Okay. Let's see what we got. And let's see. We got a support level now at 370.75. Okay? And right now we're at 371.45. We're in the middle. And let's see if we can widen this up. Okay? And then put it up. Alright. There we go. A little more. I like to be able to see the chart where we're at. If we don't have some great news, and it's Friday, and I doubt we will, the last news was at 12:34 about book of largest options flow since March. What smart money sees for the 3 amigos. Okay. Right now, we've got from 372 down to 370.75. So I have about $1.25 in here. Right now, there's my 13. And for, where's that guy Cornwall? He's not even in here. That's a pity. Hold on one second. I don't know who wrote me anyway. Corn. Yeah, he's in here. Okay, and where am I? I'm here, so that would be this. Copy this, and he's in Deck's room. He's a little confused. All right, that takes care of that. And let's see. And he's not here either. Cornwall. Let's see what he happens to need. He needs a lot of help, this guy. Yeah, let me see. There you go. How are we doing? We're not moving yet, so I'm good. Okay, that takes care of him there. Let's go back to there. Let's see what we got here. 30 contracts, average 17 cents. Wow, you're not going to get much. Oh, wow, that's so cheap. So what date? You need to tell us. Let's see, 210 Tesla. Oh, Tesla. And start using correct language, okay, Brendan? All right, when you write it, it's like this. TSLA, not TSLA. You can't do anything with the other thing, all right? You can click on mine, but you can't click on yours. 30 contracts is 17 cents. What's the date of the contract? I'm going to tell you something. I think we're going to go for short, too. You said 8K call for short. I agree. I think we're going to go down further. We already hit a bottom here of, let's see. Our bottom for the day, going down 29 cents, is 370.07. Not that far from it. So right now, just be careful what you do. I wouldn't do too many contracts. Let's see. I'm in a 372 contract on 11.7 and 11.7, 375 on, not that we're going there, I'm really way out of the money. 375 on the call, and I'm a 372, which puts me in the money, and I'm going to go the other way, and I'm going to go 370, which will put me right, oh shit, I just messed up. I messed up. I lost the whole thing. Okay, let's see what happens. See if I do this, if it'll come back. I messed up. All right, give me a second, folks. I got to get this back. 370. I said on the 7, 370 put me at 212. Let me just put this back where I was. Blue. Okay, got it. That quick. When you're color coded, you can fix something very quickly. All right, so I'm on 370 puts on November 11th. They're only $2 a piece. But the reason I don't want 89 cents is because if I look now and I go to, let's say this, all right, and I look at November, what did I say? I'm on the 9th or the 7th? I'm on the 7th. All right, if I look at the 7th on the 370, my theta is not that high, my theta right here, and my delta is still paying. If you go to what you're talking about, let me just see something. If it's better if I hold it or not for you. Okay. Let's see. If I look at the 7th here, and what was the other one? You guys said you had like 88 cents. Oh, I think that was on Tesla contracts. So I'm not going to worry about it. But when you're getting that cheap, and you look at that delta, look at 364 just on a SPY, 15 cents. How much am I going to make on a 15 cents? That means I can make anywhere from 15 cents to $1.15 on a $1 move. It could be 15 cents. Okay, now the theta's not that high, so I might get the full amount. I might get it, but it's going to take a lot. I would be careful with that, taking those really, really cheap contracts. Okay, how did you do on it, Brendan? I mean, tell us how it went. Did you get rid of it? Did you make money? Tell us the whole story, not half. My father always said half a story is the same as a lie. So what do we got going down here? Okay. got here? Why is this wrong? It's 370.75. They're not moving together. I can't stand this. This is wrong. I used to be able to change my bottom chart. I'm going to have to get rid of all charts and start from scratch again. Not right now. So, all my computers are on the same page again. I don't know why this is happening. I don't want any mistakes here. Everything on 0. Right? See, right now we're just touching 378. So a second ago we were out here, about 375, 150. I even said there, it looks like a good put. Now, right now, we have to see. I wouldn't do anything. If I was going to guess, I would guess on a call. If I did do a call like right now, which I wouldn't do, I would keep a very tight stop loss. I remember a few minutes ago, right over here, if you come back about, we're on 5 minutes, so 5, 10, 15, about 30, 25, 30 minutes ago, here, when this thing dropped down and was a fake out dump, and then boom, it went straight up, and we came all the ways up to 371.80 for a second, and then it's been coming down and down. So I would look for another pump up around 371.50. If we can get this thing back, then it would be a great put, okay? Other than that, we're just gambling with time and money. Wow. You could have been rich today. Went to $7 and you sold them at $1. Well, you really got scared. That's when you want to do a trail stop and keep moving it up. But keep enough of a space that when it pulls back 50 cents, you don't get knocked down. And it goes up and up and up and up. You know. What's going on here? Looks like I lost, alright, no, that's still good. And this is still good. Alright, let me just see if he's in here right now, so I can share the problem that he had, so the room can gain from it. Alright, see, he said he was going to come in here, and he didn't. I won't share it. Okay, he never came in, so the heck with him. I gave him an opportunity. I would share his problem with the room while he was here, but if he's not here, he can't answer any questions. Okay, right now, if we look, okay, if we look at about a 15-minute, I want to see where we're at, and you see right now, even on a 15-minute, we still have green. If I look on an hour, there's my red, and it's in the middle with a high and a lower doji. This might be our bottom right now, 370.75. That might be support at this point. So even a 3-minute, what do we look like? It looks like it's coming down a little, all right? And the 1 minute, it looks like red and orange together. Let me just move this like that and put this back up. I'm going to just get this chart so it looks a little bit wider. It's going to be easier to see. All right, and this here, I don't know how our resistance came back. We're on 1 minute. Let's go back to 5 minute. Okay, and that's why. Let's move this out again. Move this up. Now you see the cloud. See the cloud? This is 21 EMA, and this down here on the bottom is 9, and this is 13. And right now we're under the 13, and we're under the VWAP, so this is still very bearish. I sold the support and broke support, but I never got back in. I didn't want to chase. I understand, but it's unfortunate. You left so much money. Anybody want a graham cracker? I brought a whole bag in case anybody wants. These are so good. They're like very addictive. Very addictive. She left me a bag and took away my chocolate chip cookies. So for 3 days I wouldn't touch them. And then I tasted one and I ate the whole bag. She gave me another bag. I'm hungry. I needed to make me some of my chili. Okay. So if we look here, and we're going to take this. We'll do it on a 5-minute, it's fine. And we're going to take this from here. Forget about from the top of the day. Right there. We're going to bring this to about right over there. Boom. Okay. So you can see we're in a downward trend, and we'll use the support line here as the other one, because it really would have been here. It would have been from here, about the same time, to about here. And now you can see we have a downward trend. So every time it pops up, all right, I don't need the bottom trend line. I'm going to take that out. I hate so many lines on the SPY. We'll just use this one, and the support is the other line. It doesn't matter where the support is. It'll come down as this comes down. And right now, it's like we're looking at 54 was a touch, and that next place, that's where it will be. Now, if you want to see where I think we might come down to, I'm going to change this. Whoops. I'm going to change this, put in my dollar sign, and right here I'm going to put in right over here. I want an even number, 369. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to edit this. We're going to make this and call this lower support. Let's call it lower target. That's what it is. That's our lower target. We're going to leave it green, but we're going to change the line to a perforated line, and we're going to make it even, because that's what we're looking for. 369, a break to 369 today. That would be $2 at this point, and that would put us right underneath this, which is at 369.35. If we hit that, we will hit the 369. We could even go a little lower, and that would be our lower VWAP plot. Okay, somebody wants to tag me somewhere. Let me just be sure. Okay, it was better. Okay, get rid of that. Nobody. Hours deck. Afternoon commentary will be with active and. Okay. See, somebody hits me in another room. I get it. Active trader is live now. Okay, and let me do this real quick and put that in. Okay, and finish this graham cracker. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay. All right. So pretty much we can see where we're at. We're in the middle. It just went up a little bit. I told you we want to wait for a little bit of a rise. If we get a rise, if we get close to 371, I believe, as long as there's no news, that would be a good time to do a put. And doing the put that you have set and ready. So like right now, I'm locked and loaded on 5 contracts. I'm set on 11.7. So right now, let me put that on the board and let me get rid of this guy. Let me see if he'll. Oh, that's Cornwell. I don't know who this guy is. Okay, so let's see. Contract. Strike price. Put would be what did I say? 370, which puts us really just at the money. 370, and that was November 7th, which is, what is that? That's Monday, correct? We're still enough time with Monday. We don't want to stay in it past this day, and even if we had to swing trade it, we'd have till Monday. We're going to get the best bang for our buck if we do it this way. If you go that much further out, your delta's going to be low. Your theta will be low, but your delta's going to be very low. So you might be able to take more contracts, but you're defeating the purpose. Okay? You want to just get in and out. So I got November 7th, and if I was going to do a call to... Oh, shoot, what just happened? What did I just do? Oh, that was weird. Okay, and if I was going to do a call, that would also be... Now, I would do a 375 call on November the 7th. Okay? 2022. All right, so that gives you an idea, and this is on the SPY. All right, so I've written it out for you to show you what I'm looking at, what I'm doing. You always want to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You want to be up till Friday. Come Friday, I would go in Fridays early in the morning. Once I get past 11:30, I go to Monday or Wednesday of next week, or even the following Friday. Other than that, I don't need to go any further out than that on the SPY. It makes no... And I'm going to start looking at SPX next week and figuring out the difference-wise. Instead of doing, let's say, one contract with 100, okay, I do 5 contracts, it's 500. I might be able to make more money with one contract on the SPX. And then I want to see how much I'm laying out. So I might do 2 contracts on SPX and be able to make twice the money. So that's something I'm looking into right now for myself. Because Deck did real well this morning. He jumped in and out with a couple of contracts, and he walked away with $300-400 in seconds. And he got out too soon. If anybody noticed, he would have made out really well if he just held on about 10 more seconds or less. But that happens. That's the name of the game. It's called woulda, shoulda, and coulda. Okay, I just took this guy out. He can't make it. He's too busy. He's doing other things. I guess. So why do you ask me all these questions if you're not ready to get an answer? You know? I don't get it. I don't. But that's the way it is. All right. Now again, where's my mouth? Look at our trend line. It will look like we're trying to just crack over the trend line here. Watch carefully. Okay. Let's figure the 13. If we can get a little over the 13, between the 13 and the 21st, that might be a good put. We're over we would just hit 371, and that would have been a good place. Now, if we waited too long and see what's happening. See, I wasn't watching, but it was 371.20, and I told you if we get over 371, that would be. I think he's down one on the day. Oh, you saw him. Okay. Well, he's new. He's followed somebody. He took risks. He didn't protect himself. And that's what happens to new people when they follow somebody thinking they're going to get rich. The other guy gets rich because when it comes down, he doesn't jump out. He doesn't get scared. He knows eventually it's going to come back around. I want you to learn. What I want you to learn, truthfully, give me 1 second. Okay, let me bring up, I'm watching Tesla too. Come on, go back and here. I want you to learn to be able to look at the chart and feel the algorithm of the motion. When it's coming down, how far will it go and why? Why did it come to here? I wasn't here, okay? That's at 12 o'clock. It's just about when I got back, right here. I got back about a little after 12:20. But why? Why did it go here? Why did it stop here? Because you see where our lower VWAP was? Our lower VWAP had come down to about here. So if you look right there, it came right to the lower VWAP at that time. Now, the lower VWAP continued down, but it didn't. It had a couple of dojis down to about 370. All right, you see the 370 to 08, and I think our low for the day was something around there, was 370.07. So there you go. And here it might be the lower target at 369. All right, right there. So we could end up the other day. If we continue in this direction, down, 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 the support line will drop, the resistance will drop. I don't want to bring the resistance down right now. I have it at 372, but it's really more like, it's not even 371.75. I mean, I could bring it down, but you know how fast this could take off if it wanted to. So if I bring it down a little bit and I go to 75, I'm going to leave it on my other computer since it's not changing it, and I'm really pissed about that. I don't know why. And I don't want to go out and come back in again, you know? Okay, cool. Let's see. Let's see how much he lost. He's still writing me. I'll give him 1 graham cracker if he comes back in. You have no idea the strength that 1 graham cracker can give you. Okay. He knows how to. I'm frustrated right now. I got in a contract on SPY. My plan was to hold the cracker 370, then take profit 369. But I got scared because on the 5M chart, it held 9 lower form twice. I was scared it was going to break the trend line. Sounds like he did. He said he did a put. Why would he be scared it was going to break the trend? Oh, break the downward trend line. So he's showing me a picture. I can't see the time. It looks like he was in trend. He got out recently. See that? He should have stayed in. I don't know why he got scared was the problem. Happens, but I need to work on my psychology and my emotions. But it did come out green, which I'm happy about. It's going to cut to the head. So he says he won. He didn't lose. Share this with the chat so they can learn from it. Well, nobody can teach you how to combat fear, you know? Fear is not an option, you know? That's so really funny, but... I love this thing here. It says hope is not a strategy, luck is not a factor, and fear is not an option. You have no option, no fear. You're not allowed. And there's the breakdown. It went up a little, like I said. It went up about there to 371.23, and look where we're at. So it did exactly what I said it was going to do. It was going to go up, give a little spike there, and then pull back down. So I've been right. And that's probably why you listen to me. Because I learned to read the charts to become part of the algorithm. I draw my charts, okay? You should be doing the same thing. If I cancel the left extension, you can see where I made it from and why, okay? If I wanted to go the whole day, all right? If I wanted to take the whole day into consideration, all right? Let's do this. Let's bring this in for a second. Let's bring this down. Okay, perfect. Now, I'm going to go back and watch the difference of the line. If I go from the day, 378.87. Come on, see how close I can get. Okay, about 80, 87, 85 is about as close as I'm going to get, and it's good enough for what we're doing. So if I do this, watch, and I come down to right where that line is, right about there. Okay, so what this shows you now, what I'm going to do in a second. I want to pull this. Oh, I don't want to do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's take this away. Okay. Let's go up a little and pull this up. We don't need the top anymore. All right. So you can see now my line from the immediate time and the line from the day. So let's get rid of this other line. We don't need it. Okay. So what do you see? And we can use any one of these lines as a barrier line, because if we went for the whole day on this other section here, all we would be doing is going from, let's say, right here, okay? So I could make a line from here to here. It would look almost straight. We went underneath it, we came back up, we went underneath it. So we don't need it. We'll just use a support line, and you can see, for all intensive purposes, what we're looking at is the fact that this is continuously dropping. And this is Friday afternoon. What kind of news is going to break out other than a war? And if there was an all-out war, something happened, Korea just attacked Japan's waters, if China just attacked someone, which is unlikely, if Russia just, what's going to happen? The worst that can happen, it's not going to go up. It might come down a little, or it might come down really hard. So we're going to continue. So unless, and we've already seen the jobs for the day, we've seen all the information that we needed from the feds on what's going on, and everything that's happened has already happened. So unless somebody here is doing some what we call SMM, and that's not a sexual position. SMM is stock market manipulation, okay? So when you have a stock that's manipulated, somebody comes in, they make it go up really fast and hard, and you think it's going up, so what do? You jump in on the call, and boom, they blast you out, and they hit you on a put, and they take all your money. Remember, easier to do a put than it is to do a call. Why? Because it's easier to call resistance than it is to call support when it's happening. Support is always changing, just like resistance, but it's easier to call the resistance point from the past history than the new support that comes, all right? So if this thing jumped up, which I just should have done, I told you before, when it hit right here at around 330, 71, 23 or something like that, whatever it was, that was a good put. But I wouldn't go in hot and heavy on a Friday afternoon, because they're not only watching, okay, remember, they got plenty of monitors in front of them, so they may be doing stocks, but they may be watching the options too. Options have a reflection on what happens in the stock market. If all of a sudden they see a whole shitload of sale of puts come out, they know that the stock's about to drop. They're getting to prepare themselves. They're either going to try to push it up a little further, or, they're going to drop it themselves. So you got to be careful. You got to understand what's happening. Here we got another rise again. What are we going to do? This could be a fake out too, and it could go after this. You don't know. That's where the fear comes in. But remember, options, fear is not an option. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And if you look at this right now, just take a look on the 1 minute for a second. Look at the difference of this. Hold on. I want you to see the chart, the way it looks. Look at that. That's what we're looking at right now. So, and you see that upper shadow right there? So this thing just hit 337, just like before. And that's when you should have done your put. Okay? Too late now. The minute it hit that, and you saw that high doji right there, boom, you should have been in. But you don't know the next time it does that. Look at it. Look what's happening here. Came back down. You don't know the next time it doesn't shoot up even higher. And we got to watch that. That's why when I draw a line sometimes, instead of doing the whole day, okay, which I'd have to redo this line, we already know it's down. I might take a period of time. Let's say from either here. So I would go from here to here, and I would do this, and I would put it on the point, and now I got a new direction of where my line is going, okay? And if you follow this line, how many other times did the points meet up? How many other times? Look at this. I didn't even do it from here. I did it from right here. And look at this. Lined up, lined up, lined up. Okay? Look at this from here. That's from 1300s at 1 o'clock. Look at this, straight down. It all matches up. Perfect line. I'm going to leave it. Does this make sense to some of you? Are you doing, this morning, I didn't tell you I was here and I was trading. I could show you. I did 4. I could bring it up and show you I did 4 contracts this morning of 5. Okay? And if I could show you my charts when I came home, my resistance, support lines were all there. I had to bring them down. I had to redo them. And look at the drop. So if you had done when I told you that high, that's the second one now. Remember this one? That's 1. This is 2. You would have 2 good, there's 2 good alerts right there. And I didn't get in myself because every Friday I get killed. So if I stay out, you'll make money. Does this make sense to anybody? Are you hearing me? My speaker's on. I don't hear anybody out there, so. Let's do a roll call. Tommy's here. Tommy, 1, 2, 3, da 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 da. Starbeam. Beam me up, Scotty. It's Starbeam. Myron. Sounds like an old song. Myron, doo-doo. You got, how you doing? We got Jay Mario, my buddy. We got Jay Getz, 8100. I wonder what he's getting. I hope he got a put. Dazzle's here, my girl. We got a date on, I got a date with Dazzle, 12 o'clock on Sunday. I need to write that down. I did. Wait a second. Did I write it down? No. If I don't write it, I'm going to forget. I don't want to forget. She can call me, too, Dazzle, that's early for you, isn't it? Oh, this pen sucks. That's why they give them out for free. Forget that one. That's garbage. Just took them out of the car. They probably drew right up. Dazzle. There we go. That's a 12 p.m. my time, Eastern Standard Time call. Sunday. Okay. Come on. This one's dying, too. Dazzle. You don't hear from me, Dazzle. You call me, okay? If I don't call you on time, you call me within 5 minutes. All right. Clay's here, Vic's here, Trader L's. The 100-air is here. The 100-air is in his underwear. Uh-oh. Scott H. How you doing, Scott? And New York's NYSTRL. New York Sesty. I don't know. McCarthy. I lost them. They all just disappeared. Okay, we're all here, right? Time for some coffee. Look at the comeback on this. So what are we going to do now? We got to drop this here, right? So now we got a new support. We're going to activate this, and our support did twice to a same certain level. So we're going to make this now 370. Okay, so we got 370 support, and we've got resistance now. 370. Let's just make it $1 and see where it takes us. Okay, 371. Okay, so you see right here, 1, 2, 3. And if I went across, I'm sure I'll find more support and resistance line. So I'm going to leave my resistance there. That's a far way. Hold on. So what do we got? 371 and 370. What? 370? Good. That's $1. Looks like a lot more. All right. So right here, when it just hit 13, we should have another one. I wasn't watching. 370.64 would have been a good put right there. So we could be scalping right now. And I don't know about you. I had a lot of trouble this morning. Did anybody trade this morning early, 9:30 to 10 o'clock, with Think or Swim and have a rough time every time they hit a limit order or something? It just wasn't getting in. Even my market orders, I had to get out. I was winning good, and then when I get out, it's like half of it was gone by the time I got out. They are costing us money. I'm telling you. I'm getting beat up, and I really want to go to Weeble and see if it's any better. I'd like to talk to some more Weeble people, but they all lie. They lie to us. Would you lie? Weeble? Are you a Weeble person? You're a very Weeble person. All right, I'm back. Let's see. So we said 371. I got to do my bottom one because it's not moving with the top one. And I got 371, and here I said 370. What did I say? 370. 370. Boom. That's perfect. Okay. I got to do. Usually when I do one, I do them on the bottoms for you guys, and then I open up on the top. I wonder if I get out of my bottom one and get back in if it'll connect. I can try that. It won't ruin the screen on the top. Let me try that for a second. I have to readjust some stuff, but let's get out and I'll get back in. And I'll see if it works for me. It won't affect what we're doing. It's my other computer. I hate to do this, but I'm doing it. Let's see, Dex in there. Okay. Okay, I'm out. Let's open it one more time. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? 720. Let's see. I can't see you. I can see you now. Come on, open up. Come on. Installing updates in the middle of the day. Got it. Okay. Move it over. Then I take it while it's starting up, and I move it over to the other computer. Say, watching a different screen. But it has no effect for this computer where you see me and I have another one up there that I can see what you're supposedly watching. And then I have to watch it on another screen to see exactly how you're watching it. All right, I'm back in. Let's see. I got like this here. Come on. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Where's my chart? Oh, shit. Come on. Oh, this is in alphabetical order. Sorry. Alphabetical order. And where we go. Nobody knows. Okay. It's a little low. All right, there we go. And let's do this. Let's go into the wheel. Let's go into prices, auto, and say apply. Okay, didn't change anything. Okay, and I can push this up now. All right, and it should be where it's at. That we know. Now I want to see if I change it, if it'll change the top. If I do this and I'd say make it 370.10, let's just say, I can always come back. Nope, didn't work. So it's the top charts that are wrong. The bottom one is fine. It's the top ones, that's what I figured. Because I make them and I save them and I got rid of one and I changed out and I'm in a different section and it doesn't recognize this section. So I would have to start all over making these things, charts. And I thought I did that and it still didn't work. That's the weird thing. Let's see. If I change the... Let me go to Tesla for 1 second. Where is Tesla? Here's the SPY. Just for a second, guys. I promise I'll come right back. Alright. All of them changed. And if I come back to SPY... Wait. I want to look at Tesla. There's my car. Tesla's pretty low. 303.58. Okay, you should be doing... Let's look at Tesla for a second. You don't mind, do you? You mind, it's just too bad. You don't like it, go get your own room. No, I'm kidding. I really am, I'm kidding. Okay, let's put this back up here. And if I look at Tesla on 5 minutes, you can see Tesla did the same thing with SPY. It came down this morning, went up a little. It was a great put all day. So if you're in Tesla right now, I would assume that they're headed by the end of the day. If we continue the way we're going, you're looking at 200. I see Tesla at $200. So now, if it goes the other way and something intense comes out, then Tesla will go back up towards the VWAP. I doubt it will get that high. It might get back to about here. That's 210. I don't see it. I see maybe 205. I see 200 or 205. So you're in Tesla. I think that's what you're looking at right now. Why would you put Joe on my board and ruin my board? I had so much good shit, good karma going on, you know? That's the one person I cannot stand. I can't stand him. He's such a effing liar. Lies right to your face, you know? He's putting down like we're the communist. If you're on the other side, and you're red, you're a communist. It's like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? He talked about bringing your unity to this country, and all he did was bring division. So do me a favor. I can't. Thank you. That I can look at. He can't dance for shit. That guy has like no rhythm. You ever see him, the way he moves his hand? He clutches. It's like me jumping out of an airplane. You're supposed to put your hands like out like that, okay? I do this. I quickly, like him. I'm not the best dancer either, but a lot better than him. He just has no rhythm. But I don't know. He must have some rhythm because Melania is stuck around and she's freaking hot, you know? I mean, let's face it. Man or woman, would you be with Melania? Of course you would. She's hot. She's a hottie. She's very bright. Lady speaks like 5 languages. She's super bright. Super bright. Classiest. She's the classiest first lady that we have ever had in the White House. Up until the only one before her that was really classy was, believe it or not, Jacqueline Kennedy. And everybody loved her. Loved her. All right, let's keep it stock related, Ardala. Let's keep it stock related, because if people come in here right now, gotta go? Okay, cool. But I'm sorry to do this. I gotta take this off the board because, and I'm not gonna be, even though I love Trump, I gotta take him off too. I'll leave that one for right now. I don't want somebody to walk in here and think this is a political room. You know what I mean? We want to keep politics out of here. So thank you for the little thing. Have a great weekend, but Trump's got to go right now, as much as I love him. All right? I got to be nonpartisan. I can have my own opinion, but as far as the room, I got to be nonpartisan, you know? It's not about me. It's about us. And I'm one of you guys. It's about us. It is. So, all right. Right now, are we watching this? Is anybody doing what I suggested? Waiting till it goes up each time, okay? We're on a 5-minute, which makes it a little difficult. If you go down to about 3 minutes, let's just see. It takes a little to spin out of it. I like to watch the direction. Okay, it's more of a direction like this. And then you can see what's happening here. You see the line? Still good. Still good. So right here, we're at 370.58. We want to be around, where were we before? Each time we were at 370.23. So it's going up right now. We're hitting the 13. We come down as low as 370.18. So right now, 370.50, there should be a lot of resistance at 370.50. Okay? So right now, you might want to think about doing a small contract. Let's see how far it goes first. 52, but if it drops, it's going to drop fast. 52, I don't think it's going to go much further. I don't think there's a fake out. I think we're looking at maybe 75 cents. Why? Because that's the next step of resistance. What did I just tell you? Somebody's listening to me. They must be. Okay? And look at my resistance right there at 371. Okay? So right now, we're getting close. That's going to be on the 21. We're going up, and then boom. I'm telling you, this is going to go over 371 a little bit. It's coming back down. Let's see if I'm right again. I want to get in myself, but every time I do, I lose on Fridays, and I'm up for today. I knocked out yesterday's losses. I'm back even. So I made money Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I lost Thursday. I won today. There's your overage. Watch it carefully. Watch it carefully. Look at the trend line. Watch our trend line. All right? You see the trend line here? Let me go on that mouse. You see right over here? Let's see what happens right there. That's going to be our determining factor right there. Okay? I went down a little. My mouse moved. Right there. Let's see. If we don't go over that point, it's coming back down. Does anybody here agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Can you feel it? Can you feel the rhythm of what's happening? Come on. It's going over a little. There it is. Told you it's going to go over a little. Bingo. Wow. So, this time I'm wrong. This time, somebody's pushing it. No news. Do not chase this up. Do not chase this up. You will lose if you do. Do not chase it. Do not chase this up. Get prepared to do a put. What goes up? Got to come down. Somebody's got to make money. What smart money sees for the three amigos? Vanguard? What's the three amigos? That has to be Vanguard and a lot of resistance here. I don't see any news right now. Nothing live Biden on impact of chips and science side. That's why he put it at, because Biden is on right now live. So it's going up, and that what's going to happen after that. All right, let me go find my my trade. This is a gamble. I was right. There it is, coming down. Coming down. One more push, come on. One more push. I should have got in at 371.75. Where was it? Where was it? That was the place. 371.75. Right over there. Boom. See it? That's where you should have got in. Still have another chance. Let's lower it to about, since it's late, 2 contracts. Ready? Just missed it too. I missed it. I missed it. Bitch. That was it. Should have grabbed it. Should have grabbed it. One more shot. Come on, amigo. See how all this, look at the selling. Look at this. You see this in here? 119. This is 21. Wait a second. That's 19. There's no, here it is, 21. There we go. Don't move. It slowed down for a second there. 50. Hold on. Might get a second shot. One more jump. One more jump. Come on. I'm waiting for 75. 75. Come on. It's having a lot of resistance there. At the resistance point. Anybody listening to this? Is anybody watching? Is anybody getting ready to do anything? Hello? Who's here? Where's Low Bar? Low Bar's not here. Tommy? You getting ready for that put? Yes or no? Myron 62. Who's that? I got a friend, Myron. What happened to Engineer? She's not here either. My buddy, not here. Get rid of him. Engineer didn't come in. Where is Low Bar? There's Tommy. We say something? Done for today. Oh my God. Look at this thing. It's going up. This is going to be a great put. Okay, you're done for today. What a weasel. How'd you do today, Tommy? You make $1,000? Come on, how did you do today, buddy? You know there's a diesel fuel shortage going on. Your truck would have been parked on the side of the road anyway. So, how did you do today? Are you still here? I think this is it right here. I do. I think we're ready for this put. Anybody ready for a put? Put it there. 80. I want to see that 372 so bad. Will we? If you can take small positions like 2 and it goes up, you can buy 2 more. But eventually this is coming down. Nice. Nice day. I would be done too. You got to make it 1,000. What's wrong with you? Come on. Don't be such a, Gotta make it 1,000. Come on now, baby, now. Here we go, 372. Like I said, gotta wait for that 372, and then we're gonna take it. Ready? Everybody ready? Come on, we're all gonna do a put. We're all gonna make, we already would have been making money. Look at that. It hit 372 on the nose. And already coming down. You're out of funds? Oh, lordy lord. I'll give you 10 grand at 20% interest. Hey, I used to be a pawnbroker, man. That's what we do. I can't believe it. You should have listened to me. I told you 372, take the put. Nobody listens to me. That's it. Nobody listens. What am I going to do with you folks? 63. Why isn't this charging? Why isn't this charging up? Hold on, let me check this cable. Let me see, that looks good. Let me change cable ends in here. Plug this thing in. I got a plug? I do. Alright, I need a fast charge on my phone. Got it. Good? I think it is. Okay. Let's see if it charges. Alright. You should have listened to me. 372. Alright. You took it and made $50. I get 10%, Brendan. Get ready to do it again. Ready? 1, 2. Look at this thing. It's trying to push. Let's look at right now. Let's go to a 1 hour. See? What do you see here? Look. Look. Like a seesaw. Swoop. Swoop. And it's to try. You can't get it back up. Where's it gonna go? Go right there. 372.70. 372.65. Maybe. I doubt it. So where's the next step below that? Is here. We're at it now, 371.92. That's it. I'm telling you, right there is 372.45. 372.45. That's about all she wrote. This thing is coming back down. I'm telling you. I feel it. I do. I feel it. Can you feel it? You feel what I'm feeling? If you could feel what I'm feeling now. Whew. They call you high. Hi. Just kidding. Okay, I don't get high. Actually, I have 9 years of sobriety on November 11th. I'm going to go pick up my medallion. And then I'm going to have a big fat one. No, I'm not. I say that every year, by the way. I don't do it. All right, I want to do this. I got to do this. I got to be an example. Got to be an example. Even if it's 2 contracts. Come on. There it is. I said 45, didn't I? Didn't I say 372.45? Go back on the tape. Here it is. 47, 45. Ready? Watch what happens. Come on down. You hit it. Hit it one more. Go ahead. There it is, 50. Ooh, still going. See? Can't hold. Somebody's manipulating this. This is one person. It is. It's one person. What do we got here? Can't see the volume. I told you, it's not going to hold. It's not going to hold. You got... I can't see it. I cannot see it. Why can't I see that? Okay, let's see again. Can't see it. Let me go look at my other computer. You got 250,000, 260. That's 300,000. 370, 470, 470, 550, 650, 758, 859. About 1 million shares went up in the last 8-10 minutes. So what's going to happen? It's going to come back down. I told you before. I called it. I looked across and I told you 372.45. Where did we go? We didn't hit that. We hit 372. I saw 52. If I go back to the time in sales, let's see. There it is, 45. All right, 53. There you go. See the time in sales? 53. Did anybody see it in there? 35. Nope, it was up. 45. I saw 53 in there, which means people bought it on the high to short down. There was some sales there. All right, we're going to go back up one more time. And I'm telling you, if you do that put each time, you're going to make money. If you listen to Uncle Pops here, Uncle Mikey, you know, listen to the active trader. That's why he's active. How many people here are going to be active at my age? Most of you can't get it up at your age. I'm just kidding. I don't know what you got. Energy. It takes energy, man. You got to be positive, stay positive, and feel the energy. There it goes. That's good exercise, actually. Boing. I do work out a little. You know what? Yeah, nobody saw this, but in the corner of my apartment, see this? See the ball? In fact, I'm going to use it today. There we go. I'll leave it behind me. That's my athletic ball. I use this on my legs. I do exercises with it. Let's see if it's in the picture. Hey, ball. That's Wilson. Anybody remember Wilson? That's a big ball. I bought that at, I actually got that. It's a yoga ball. I bought that. There he goes. Brendan listened to me. Brendan listened. There you go, Brendan. I should have done it myself. If I don't get in, you'll make money. So that's how much now? 120. There you go. Brendan, anybody else take that alert that I gave and go with it? Did you believe me? I was right. I called the exact number too. I said 350, 345, 350. It hit a little over. I think most people got in. You saw 353. Bam. That's all you saw on here. You go all the ways back. Okay. There it is. Watch this. 342, 47. Watch this. This is all the green of the buys. No matter what it is, it could be. It's not contracts, it's shares. But they were doing the same thing. 49, 50. You see this? Watch this. 50, 52. There it is. 54, 55, 56. People did get in. 56. That's the highest anybody got in was 56. You see? And they're shorting it. Believe me. Whether it's a buy or a sell, they're seeing it. They're shorting it. They're buying it. We're going to get one more shot. I called it. Did I call it, Brendan? That's why you hang out here. I did call it. I called it. AK won't come in here and listen to me. He doesn't love me. Where's Deck? Deck comes in once in a while. Sneaks in. He's not in here. He's on the golf course today. There we go. One more try. It could go a little higher this time. It could go this time. Let's see. Let's shoot for 372.86. You see the high? Over here. You see this? That's going to be all she wrote. If it gets to 373, I'd be flabbergasted, but I don't think so. We can't even get back over 372.50. But just wait. Just wait. Remember, you got to pull back like a bow and arrow. Pull back, boom, fast forward. Somebody got whacked in the head there, right? I ate most of those crackers. I'm still hungry. I should have made some chili. You got plenty of it. I got chili and I got bread. I think at 3 o'clock I'll go make myself something. Because I'm not going to, I already gave you 3 good alerts. All 3 of them that I've given so far were right on the numbers. I gave you one, if you remember, I gave you one right around here. It was perfect. Okay. It went up. Right here. And then it came back down. There was another one, I think was over here. There was 3 of them. I gave you 3. One, probably in here. 1, 2, and 3. They were small scalps, but they all worked. Brendan took 2 out of my 3. I made money on both. Right? I should have taken it, but I didn't. Ooh, it's different. Tommy didn't trust me, so he didn't go in. He's out of money. How do you run out of money? You go back to the room, you print some up, man. You got a printer? Print some money up. Engineer missed out. She didn't come. Okay. What happened to, what's his name? 8K. Disappeared. I don't get it. That was some pullback. That was at least 50-cent pullback. I mean, not 50. That was about 45, right? We had up here, so we were about. Even if you got it at 50, you could have got back out at 3. That was over 50 cents. Yeah, over 50 cents. That was perfect. That is exactly where I called it to the number. I called it to the number on that one. That was, you can't get any closer on a spot. Now, how did I do it? How did I do it? You know what? That's where it comes. You missed out. I did 3 spot on. Ask the room. Brendan, tell her. Did I give 3 spot on alerts? Brendan went in twice on 2 of my 3 alerts and just made money. Okay? And I called it. I called the exact number right there. I said it was going to go to 45 to 50, and it went to 53 and came all the way back down to 71.90. So that was about 50 to 60 cents you could have made. Okay? And that was a perfect call. The other one I called was about over here somewhere. When it went up, I think over there was one of these. And it came down, so it went up to about 371.55. And then it came back down to 370.60, which was about another 80 cents push back the other direction. It was a little scary because we're looking on 5 minutes. It was a little rocky road, but it did go down. Okay, and that was the second one. And the first one was somewhere over here. When we got up here, it was at 12:25. Yeah, so it was about over here somewhere when I called that one, and you could see that it was a nice drop. Okay, I remember calling it on the 3-minute because I was looking at a 1 or 2 minute on my other chart. So, but it was around those areas. There were 3 perfect calls. This last one was the best. I mean, I actually called the exact price that it would go to, and it was 40 cents shy of that, and it went exactly where I said. Boy, I should have more confidence in my own alerts. And I was at the doctor's office this morning, and from there I got on and started chatting, and Dex started to talk to somebody about confidence, and I wrote, as a trader, you must always have confidence in the trade that you take. It's that important. If you don't have confidence, you shouldn't be trading. You should be paper trading. You should be doing this until you see that you can actually make real money at this, not just get scared, okay? Like me. I get scared. I get scared, but it doesn't shake my world, okay? I don't stay in long enough. That's my problem. And I should. I tell you how to do it the right way, and, that's the important part. I show you how to do stop losses. I show you how to go into a stock and go like this and go down to buy custom. All right, you can go in there, and how easy it is to go in, unclick this, put 25-cent difference in here. So now you lock it, you put 25 cents difference, now you have a stop loss built in. Like here, if I was 38, that would be, if I wanted 25 cents on the stock, it would be 38, 28, 18, 13. So that'd be 13 cents. That's a 25-cent stop loss. When I open this up, watch, it'll always be, see that? It'll always be 25 cents difference. So when I buy this, I confirm it, I've got a built-in stop loss. And if I want to go the other way, if I want to do a short on any stock, no matter what stock I pull up, if I go into another stock, I'll pull something up. Yeah, I like drugs. I'll pull up drug. If I pull up drug and I want a short drug, I go in, all right, and it says, where does it say short? One of them says sell, buy, day rate. It should come up that way anyway. So if I go 500, you see the red comes up first, and right here, all I do is put this in here, and I can change the the limit in here so I have the built-in stop loss. Some of them I've saved; they're already in there. Okay, but the same thing. If you're in a contract, okay, let's say I want to do right there. Here's the SPY. I want to do what do you call it? I should be doing it right now, but I can go in here and probably do the same thing. So if I buy custom, and I'm not going to buy 500, but I can go in here and I can change that to whatever. I can go in and make it 50 contracts. I can make it 5. Okay, so it says 5. Watch this, 5. All right, I would have that preset. I would be buying 5 contracts, November 7th, 370 put, and here's the price. I unlock this. There's my price. You see it? Now, I have 25 cents on here. Now, I don't want 25 cents on this, okay? I could leave it, but 25 cents on the contract price is a lot. So I may want to, what I would do is I'd lock this, and I say I want to lock it. I want to go 10%. So that's 13 cents, okay? Let's say 15 cents. I want to bring this up and bring it to 120. So that's how I do it. Then I unlock this, and you'll see there's my 15 cents like I wanted. So now I can buy the contract. I can buy 5. Once I buy this disappears, and then I've got my green. I've already got a stop loss built in. See it? It'll sell off if it hits 117, which we haven't hit. And I bought it at 130 before, so I'd be even or up. We just picked any stock for the heck of it, okay? Let's delete that. Let's go back to, but if I want to do it another way, I can do it this way, where I come down, where is it? Should be in here. So if I go here, I can go into my singles, go into with a bracket, unclick this, go into percentage. See that? And I want -5. If it goes down 5%, there's my stop loss already built in. Hit my auto send, and I can buy it at the price. Whatever I can wait till it hits the price I want. I want 130 again. I hit the 130. I will be buying 5 contracts of, right now it would be a put. You see it on top there? A put. November 7th on 370 put. And that's how simple to have something ready with a stop loss in it, if that's what you want to do. And everything I have is color coded. So what does this do now? Brings everything back to the way it was. And oh, I don't want the drug. I wanted the SPY. Come on. And everything's back to where it was. All right. So I just gave you a little lesson on how to do stop losses, whether it's on a contract or it's on a stock. Okay? They're a little bit different, but they can be the same. You just got to make sure you make some changes. You got to look it over. Just don't hit. You want to make sure you got the right amount of contracts. You want to make sure you have the right amount of shares. You want to make sure you're going long or you're going short. You want to make sure you're going long or you're doing a short, or you're going long on a put, or you're buying a call. You got to be sure. Look it over first before you hit that button and go, oops, hit the wrong button. But wow, I hit the wrong button and it's going the right way. This is fantastic. So that just tells me whatever I think, I should do the opposite. Have you ever had those kind of days? Everything you did just went to shit and you just needed to go the opposite way? It's all about timing and feeling the markets. Can you feel it now? What's happening here? Look at this. While I was talking, giving you a lesson, which is fine for me because I don't like to do, I don't like to do calls. I do them, okay? But I never know how far they're going to go. But I can look at this now, and I'm at 372.98. Do you remember before when this thing came back down? And I said, look at that. Look how you made that money. I said, the next time it goes up, it's going to go up even further. And there it is. And now it's headed for the VWAP. It probably will never make it. VWAP's at 373.74. They're going to shoot for it, and they're going to come right to it and come back down. Okay? Let's see if I'm right. You know why? Because traders will get scared. They don't know when this guy's going to hit the button. So at 373.40, 45, let's see. Where is this at? This is at 374. I'm telling you, I would get the hell out of there. If I would do my put, whatever goes over, 50, 55, 52, hit my put. It could go. It could go. If it is, then it's going to go to 73. And you don't know. This guy, whoever this is, could try to push it. But there we go. 60 cents, 58, 60, 61. See? See where my button is, my line? That's what I'm waiting for right there. So that would put me at about 374. I don't think we're going to get that high. 90, 85. can't I? Oh shit! I hate when that happens. What did I do? What did I do? It's the wrong time to do that. Wrong time. There it is. 363. Okay, let's see. Look at that. It was a nice run. But I'm telling you, how much further can this run? How much further? Let's bring it in a little bit more. Okay, let's see. How do we look here? And my line from before, we've already gone past it. We don't need this anymore. We can remove that drawing. And there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Let's go a little bigger. Come on. Sorry about this. Okay. I don't have the same kind of setup Deck has, you know, in his. Okay. Nice look. So, our resistance now, okay, we're going to push this up to right there at the VWAP. So, we're going to put this at 380, 370, 375, okay? That's going to be a lot of resistance. Let's see if we can get over that. And then we have our support now. I'm going to bring this to about 371.50. Let's see, right there. 371.75. So what do we got? 371.75. Right below right there. See? We got support and we got resistance. So we're right there. And this here is still 369. That won't be my low anymore. If I was to put a low right now, let's just make it 370. It should put us close to that bottom VWAP plot, which actually we're above it. That's here. It's even lower. So right there. So there's a point there. 1 point, 2 points, 3, 4. Right there. So 370 is all lower. Okay? And I don't see us going much further. I told you 75. That's where I would have done the put, as I told you. And you see what happened? It dropped 40 cents. So it just touched it. Like I said, it's just going to touch the VWAP. And it's going to get weak because a lot of people are going to start selling out because they get scared. And the reason they get scared because if they know if it pushes over, that somebody's manipulating it, this is no secret, and somebody's going to drop it hard, and it's going to dump it, and it's going to leave you holding the bag. And that's the last thing we want, is to hold the bag. Right? So, engineer, was it worth coming back over if you're still here? Did you get anything out of that? Just curious. And how was your day? How have you done today so far, engineer? I did 4 contracts today. I won 4 out of 4 this morning. How did you do? I know you did good. I know you're going a little harder than I do. And when you win, you win nice. When you lose, you know, yes, waiting to buy. Oh, you haven't bought? Not good? Aw, you needed me this morning. See, I won all my money before I even came in this morning. I didn't go until my first contract. You know, just to show you guys something. My first contract, 9:31:57. I was out in 15 seconds. Next contract, 9:32:59. I was out in. Ooh, I stayed in this one. Let's see, 59. I must have bought twice. I did. I did. Wait a second. How's that? Oh no. I see. I got in at 59. I got out in 3 minutes. 2 minutes and 57 seconds. I really held that one. That was long for me. Then I got the next one at 9:40:23. 5 contracts. I got out at 9:40:39. 16 seconds I held that contract. Next night, last contract I got in 5 contracts at 9:52:07. I got out at 9:52:22. I held that 15 seconds. So you can see that my average, yeah, again you lost with that. My average to stay in a contract is anywhere between 15 and 30 seconds. Okay? I'm there for the scalp. I'm learning how to be an eagle scalper. Do you want to be an eagle scalper too? All right. So I could have made more money if I stayed in longer, but I was nervous to the fact that I had a doctor's appointment and I had to leave. And I didn't want to stay in. So I'm just letting you know. Yeah. And Deck won this morning. I watched. So if you'd watched him carefully, you could have won. But you see, I don't follow Deck ever. I very rarely follow him. And if I do, I know that I'm going to be on nerves of steel because Deck is going to lose at a point, but he holds on, he's going to win. If he holds on, he's going to win. But I remember he got out on one contract. He won 3-something this morning while I was here, and then he lost on the other one. So, listen, you got to be careful following Deck. He's got big pockets, and you don't. So, if you followed him out, what would have happened if you waited? Would you have won? And that's the point. You learn to be your own trader and stop depending on other people, including me. I'll give you good direction, and I'm usually right. I told you. What did I tell you, folks? Look at this. Let's go back to a 1 minute. I told you, wait till it goes up here, 375. It went to 373.75 on the nose. And see how? Watch this. I got to make it so you can really see it. There. So you see what happened? It came here, and there's a doji. Went right over for a split second, 373.80. And where are we now? 373.12. So you actually, if you got it at 75 and you got out at 20, you still made over 50 cents. Just like I said you would. And that's the point. The point is, I'm not just talking out of my a-hole. I'm talking from experience, and I'm lining things up to see where they were before. And that's why I was able to see that price. Plus, if I can't see the price, I can see the VWAP. And I can know where the VWAP is going to hit. All right? I knew that this was headed for the VWAP. It was just very, very inevitable. I didn't think it would make it over. I said it probably wouldn't, and it didn't. But I said if it did, it's still going to come back because whoever's going in with it is going to pull out all their shares, and that's what happens. And you got to be ready. Are you ready? Anybody ready? I'm sorry you lost this morning. I'm sorry you lost because the truth is, this is Feel Good Friday. You didn't know that, did you? Feel Good Friday. Do you feel good? I feel good. Feel good. I'm looking for something if I can find it. All right, we got to wait for one more jump up. If it jumps up one more time, all right, we didn't hit back to the 13, which is a good sign that it's still holding strong at this point. If I go in right now to a 1 hour, all right, watch. See this? What's it showing me? I'm still going up. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I didn't have to look at it. I just did it for you. Even on a 15-minute, there's a type of reversal. But what do you see here? A lower shadow, which means it's going to reverse. It's going to go back up. So the next time, if this thing goes back up, we're looking for a shot up to above the here. So the next step up would be 374. Okay, so if we go like this and we put a money sign in here, and then we go to about here. Let's see. Is it 374? 374. Even more. Let's see. I'm going to say, okay, let's go in here. Let's edit this. Let's make this 374.25. All right, even 20. All right, and we're going to make this upper target. We're going to call it, right? This is how you do this. Upper target. Hello, whoever that is. Let's see. How's it going? It's good, Matty boy. It's good. 374. Let's just say the 25, all right? Why am I using this, okay? Let's use a dotted, and let's go into red. Anything on top is the red, resistance points. Anything on the bottom is green, okay? So we'll put our red in there, say okay. So right now, that was our point. Right there, we're there, okay? We're looking to see if we can get over to 374. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to get over 374, but what's going to happen is they'll shoot for 374. I don't want the lines to be right on top of each other. So that's the resistances here. So let me take that off for a second. So let me edit this, and I'm going to take this off so you can't see the word resistance, okay? And I'm going to take the upper one, and I'm going to put that one, and then I'm going to let you see what that is. We said that's an upper target, okay? It's another resistance point that we're going to hit. So I think what might happen is it goes over here one more time. There's your 370, 375. If it pushes, it's going to push over the 374, possibly hit as high as 374.25 and come down. I don't even think we'll hit a strong 375. I think we'll hit 374, 18, 19. So unless we get a lot more volume to kick in over the 374, I think it'll pull back down. All right, but we'll have to see. Nobody knows for sure because if you see right now, we got the seesaw in here. This is a roller coaster. All right, you see the roller coaster? I call it the roller coaster. So why do I call it the roller coaster? Watch this. Watch this. This is very cool. All right, I put it in earlier in Deck's room. I don't usually. I used to post it all the time. But if you look at the roller coaster, you can see if you open that up how it comes from up to all the ways and back around. We only had an inversion here. Okay, instead of going straight around like this, but that's your roller coaster. It's going back up again. All right, so be careful. I would not be doing calls. I would wait for each time for a new resistance, which is happening right now. You can see it here on the 5 minute, but let's check it real quick on the 1 minute. The reason I'm doing this is not that I want you to trade on the 1 minute, but if you look at this, all right, look what's happening here. Came, it hit, tried, it came back down. It's trying. What do you think's going to happen? What do you think's going to happen? It's possibly going to hit one of these times to get closer. It's going to get more traffic. They're going to push it over, but it could fall very quickly. Unless the person who's manipulating it has a lot more energy behind them and he can push it up really hard, then they'll shoot for 374, but it will never last. That's my opinion, and it's to be seen. Okay? I could be wrong. I could be all wet. If you think I'm wrong, just say so. I don't care. You know what? I'm not going to throw you out. But right here, you can see a 250. This is just now. We just had Fed say it's possible to be thinking about pausing, even if it's a year from now. That's not good. To be thinking about pausing? What does that mean? Fed says even inflation reports are unfavorable, and the Fed still wants to hike expeditiously. Expeditiously, they want to keep raising the rates. You know what that's going to do? That stops the real estate markets. And with Joe Biden stopped all the oil flow, we're running out, using our reserves, running out of diesel fuel, we're going to run out of food. Okay? We're in trouble. This country's in trouble. What do you think's going to happen to this market? That was bad news just now. And we just went up, and boy, oh boy, was an active trader right. Look at that. Got over the 374. Somebody piled in with a whole bunch of traffic. Look at this. See it on the 1 minute. 1 minute. Look at this. 08. So far, I'm right. What did I say? But you got to remember, I didn't call that here or here or here. I told you back here when it hit that other support line before. Okay, you remember I called that number? I told you it would pull back and then would go for a new number. That's exactly what it did. I've been 100% on. That's the fourth one I've given you since I've gotten back so far. So you could have taken a call on that from the very beginning. Just got to keep tight stop losses. I like to do puts. So like right now, this would be a really good put. I don't think we're going to push much more, but we'll see. We just had bad news. I don't know why we would. Fed say makes sense for it to shift to smaller rate hikes. Says looking for right level more. You know what that means? Says 50 basis points. They're going to come up now every couple of months and hit 0.5, 0.5. You know what? The last time I remember this is back in Carter's day. We had 7-8%, okay, of interest rates. All right? Even the banks were paying higher. At the interest rates the bank were paying you back then, you could actually double your money in the bank every 7 years. But that's not going to last. And it's not going to happen. Banks make more money. They take their money and invest it somewhere else. So if they pay you 7, they're getting 12. Believe me, they're always making money, and they make money on the overflow of money coming and going. So they make these basis points in the background. And right now, I still think we're good on the put. I think that I told you, possibly it was weak. I told you 374.25 was weak. I saw maybe 374.18 to 20. Didn't I say that to you? I just put in the higher number because everything I do in steps, and here we are. What are we at, folks? We just hit, for a second there, what? 374. This says more than we really hit. If I look on my bottom one, let's see. I think I can read it a little better. We hit 374.20. Exactly where I said. So far, it's done everything I said. Eric Freed, would you please rewrite that? When the Republicans win, they will shut down spending and increase oil production. So please, you got this. Let's redo this, okay? This is the way you want to start thinking, okay? Watch this. Ready? That's the way you want to read it. When the Republicans win, they will shut down spending and increase oil production. Inflation should start turning down. That's how you have to think. Start thinking positive. Stop being like the freaking left, okay? We're going to left them behind. And we're moving right on forward. Get it? Hello. You know how I got to be 67? Actually, I'll be 68 years old this month. You know how I got there? 1 year at a time. 1 year at a time. For real. 1 year at a time. I got there for a dime. Who wants me to play some guitar? My hand is killing me. See this? I got a lidocaine patch on my hand. It hurts so much from playing. Who's ready on that put? Who's in the put? I stayed out so you could make money. You should thank me. Republican did not do anything to win except Trump? What are you talking about? Well, yeah, they weren't together. Trump absolutely, yeah, he did it. He really did do it. Look at this put I told you about. Did anybody listen to me? Who listened? Take a look. Ready? Take a look. Ready? Look at this. This is what you're looking at. Take that out of there. Okay, let's go back. I don't want that. I don't want that. That's not what I want. That's what I want. Okay. How many people did this put? Take a look. So from here, all right, 374, let's say even 15 to what? 373.65. That's 65. It's 35, 45, 50 cents again. How many people listened to what I said? And I got in for 2 contracts. All right. There you go. So, and what did I tell you before I was going to do? I opened it up and I had 2 contracts, and I should have done it. I told you to do it 3 times. That's the 4th alert I've given. Spot on. For that, I get to play guitar. Hi, baby. Now I can relax because I gave you all good information. Now you're going to go back in. Look at this. Come back again. Look at that. Someone say keep on rocking. People, can you feel it? Love is everywhere. People, can you feel it? Love is in the air. Allman Brothers. All right, I feel better. Now my hand is killing me, and it's all your fault. How's that? What are we trading? Kenny, you come in here 20 minutes late after giving 4 good alerts, and you ask what we're trading? The SPY. With Eagle, we're becoming Eagle scalpers. How to become an afternoon Friday Eagle scalper? You come to Active Trader's house. And you come into his bedroom. Anything that comes in my bedroom is mine. Because I'm the active trader, and this is my world. My world. Talking about my world. Baby, baby. Okay, now what? You want more? You got here late, too. Oh, you want more music? I gotcha. I can. I can play the Beatles. I can play anything. Now, what would you like to hear? Little Jethro Tull? Huh? Who's hitting me up? Come on. Michael. Oh, my progrobulins. Okay, that's you're getting there. I got two amount due is $47, $34. Oh, wow. My hydro is filled and ready for pickup. Oh, I can go get my medicines already. 301, 304. This one's done. Oh, I'm going to go back to Costco. I'm leaving here soon. My drugs are ready. Then I'll have to go. Well, if I go tomorrow, I can go tomorrow. People, can you feel it? Love is everywhere. People, can you feel it? Love is everywhere. Love is everywhere. You feel it? You feel it? Call at 374, yes or no? No. I would not. It's not that the call is bad. I don't think we're going to go much higher. I do have an upper target. I mean, I can't say no. You're going to make money. On 374, put you in the money. You're right at the money. You're perfect. The contract's good. Depending on the date, I would be on at least November 9th or 11th. I think I'm on the 11th for my contracts. 11. Oh, I got 7. I'm on 7 still. Oh, there it is. You should have been in. Sorry. The answer was yes. 374 is perfect. It was at the money. But I don't know how much higher. We hit my... You see my upper target? We hit it. So right now, somebody's pushing this up. They're definitely pushing this up. So if we push this up, the next step up is 50 cents. So if they're going to try and push this, my upper target is going to be 375. That's my upper target. Doesn't mean we're going to get it, but that's the upper target. Okay, so we're up here now. And that means that right now, our resistance is at 374.25. Where is it? So let's edify this and dignify it. 374. Okay. So somebody is this. They're trying to push it, but I'm telling you, be careful. Okay. Don't wait for the target. If you're going to get in, get out before the target. You're going to have to sell off before. Don't get greedy. All right. And now look at our support line is way up from now. So we were up there. Look how low look how far we've moved. So let's put it 373 just for right now. Let's see where we're at. All right. So our real support now would be about right there, 373.50. I'm going to put my support at about 373.50. I only move it up to get an idea, and then I can get more of a general. Now, it's probably... Oh, shit, where did it go? Oh, it disappeared. Look at that. Just disappeared. What did I do? Hold on, folks. Hold on, your horses. Where did it go? I lost it altogether. It's somewhere. I don't know where it went. It could have gone to $37 for all I know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this lower one. I'm going to edit it. I'm going to put this up to 370. What did I say? 373.50. 50. I'm going to call this now support. Take that out. Let's put this as support. It just is. I'll find it in another computer. 374. And let's change this to the battleground. And bam. And let's show it on the right. Okay, on the right. Boom. There we go. All right, so we got 374 as support. Let's make this a little wider. Oh, we should be in 5 minutes. Sorry. What time is it? 3 o'clock? I'm going to 3 minutes. Only because we know which the direction we're in. I just want to leave it this way. But this changed. 373.75? What's this again? We're on 374.25. We're on 374.50 now. 374.50 is our resistance. 374.50, and this is 373.50. I'm going to make this a little lower because when it drops, it's going to come down hard. 25. Still a little higher than that. Right there, 35. I can't do the lower one because I wouldn't do it on here. I would do it below, but it's not connecting. None of it connected. All right, so that's where we're at right now, okay? So if you look at this, I have right now $1.25, 374.50 and 373.35. I did that to even off to exact points of lower. You see we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So when this drops, it's going to drop hard. It'll probably drop anywhere between 370, 376, or to the 13, which is 60. Or down as low as 50 because you have your 9. Some people use the 9 and some people use this 21, which is 90. So when this drops, it'll probably drop to about 370. It will drop. All right, it'll drop hard because we're almost at 375. I don't know if we're going to get over that. We'll see. Nobody knows. Only the guy who's pushing it, you know? Only the guy who's pushing it. Hold on. What's going on here? 374. 50. Where are we at? Let's say 375. 375. That was our upper target, wasn't it? Wow. We're right on our upper target. Let me see this. What is this? 375. Let's move this higher right now and make this 50. Okay. Oh shit, wrong computer. 50. So that does this, and then we're going to move this one here to 375. There's this one here, so we say okay. Oh, that's right, it doesn't move the top one. This sucks. I got to do everything by hand. I did it on one, but it didn't do it. 375. Where we at? 375. Okay, that's okay. So we got 375, that's our upper. 375.50, 375. And remember, this was 373.50. What do we have? 373. Let's make it 75. Bring it up a little bit higher. All right, so we can keep an eye. And there's the top right there, 375, right there. You can see where we matched up here, here, and here and here. Okay, so those were actually resistance, and this was a support. So we're pretty good. We're right on. And there's your 375. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm still on a 370. That's cheap. 370. Let's go to 372. I want to be out of the money. It's $1.22, and my call now. I'm at 375, so it's right at the money. But I'm not doing a call. I'll only do a put. I'm waiting for the sell-off at 345. It will be either sell-off or a huge buy in the elections of next Tuesday. You're right. You're right. And nobody knows at this point but the person who's trying to push this up. The person who's got the most amount of money. I'm being truthful. I can't believe that my what do you call it, will not. I can't move them together. I got to do each one, my bottoms and tops. I have to redo everything in here. They're not connecting, and I can't do anything about it right now. When I took some of the I changed my chart yesterday to get that thing out of there. It messed up everything. I got to start all over again from scratch. There it is. There it is. There's the 375. There's the 375 touch right there. We're on it. We're sitting on it. Now, there's our upper target, 375.50. I don't think we'll get that far. I think 375.20, 22, 21, 15 again. We should have a pullback like we did here and we did here. It hit new high, and that's what we're doing. I mean, you can look at this thing. We build higher lows, build higher lows, build higher lows, build higher lows, build high. Look at the staircase. That's a perfect staircase up. That's a great channel too. I mean, if you look at this channel, it's so tight. This is a very tight channel. And what do I mean by that? I gotta talk to you guys about tight. I'll tell you about tight. Yeah, it's tight. If you look at this channel that we're in right now, boom, and then you come in from here, all right, let's say about there, and bring it in. You only went over it one time, so right about there. Okay, this is your channel. You see this in here? So even if I spread it out, no matter what I do with it, okay, let me go back. Let me go back here to this and then bring this down. Look at this channel. You see how tight this channel is? The movement is not great. And this is the greatest one right there. Here and here. All right? And if I have to look at these on this, let me go a 5 minute here. Let's see, what time is that? I'm going to go a 5 minute. I can just divide it. Okay, and I see this one here was 782,000 This was 782. Is that the right one? 781. Oh, I want 3 minutes. Let's go back to 3 minutes. Hold on, 3 minutes. Okay, here we go. This one here was 431,000, and the other one, okay, the bigger one below it was 630,000 in the 3 minute. That's 200,000 per minute. That's a lot. The average for SPY is about 85,000 per candlestick per minute. Okay, that's their average. Anything more is high. Anything down is low. And how did I get that? I've been watching it for the last month, watching each candlestick and taking an average over 3 to 5 minutes, and that's what it is. And you can see. Look at this channel. See, if we end up correct, we could end up here 375.50. I don't see it much higher. I think we've seen the height. There it is. What did I tell you before? 375.24 was probably where we go to. I'm waiting for the sell-off earlier than that. 314. I got it. We got to have a pullback. If you look how far, look at this thing. Look how many greens you got here, even on a 3 minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pullback. 1 pullback. 1 pullback. 1, 2 pullbacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is amazing. It really is an amazing staircase. This thing was totally unexpected. Did anybody here expect this to happen like it did? Because if you say yes, you're a liar. Who are you kidding? Where do you come from? Where do you get your training from? Some other live pod room? Someone knocking at the door? Someone ringing the bell? Ding. You ever hear my I got this program. I've been saving this thing. You ready for this? Hold on. Let me put some music up here.
Naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big herd driving cocks.
You guys want to have some fun? I should do that in Deck's room. So anyway, this is a website, okay? You really can have a lot of fun with your kids. I'm going to give this to you. And this has got about 19 pages of about 30 on a page of different sounds. Just push a button. Push a button. And that is a lot of fun. Somebody ran out of here and they didn't get it. Don't give it to them. We're going to delete that in about 5 minutes. So if you want it, take it. And right now, get that put ready because you're about to put some money in your accounts. Yeehaw! I love that. Yeehaw! Right? How do we do that? Woo-wee!
Meow, meow. I'm a cow. I said meow, meow. I'm a cow. Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Anyway, have fun with that. This is a great site. And by the way, you know what I forgot about today? For those that might be listening to me in YouTube, I forgot all about you guys today. I really did. But I came in late. It wasn't my fault. I had a doctor's appointment. So for those of you that might be... Let's see, hold on a second. For those of you that might be listening to me, and there's actually 21 people watching me in Austin's in there. There's 21 people in YouTube. I just want to shout out to you guys because you count too, And if you were worrying about those cowbells, well, we were at the pasture, looking for another run on how to make money. And if anybody had listened to me, I told you right up there at 375.24 to do the put, and there it is, folks. That's another 35.40 cents. So I have been right 5 times today. Okay, I have been right 5 times today. New subscriber, Fired Ammon. I want to welcome you. And Mahi Rocks is back. You must have left because I remember that name. And Robert Tugby. Welcome. welcome to the room. We're going to have some fun here in the near future, so stick around. And if you like what you're seeing, give me a thumbs up down there, okay? I don't get paid for the thumbs. It just shows me that you really care. All right, back to Tradecaster. For those in YouTube, you should come over to Tradecaster, where the action is, okay? You should see the girls dance. We got a poll in Deck's room. Anyway, I'm gonna get curious. I'm back. Pull me back. I'm back. Okay. Anyway, so like I said, we're going to hit a new high, and when we did that, it was time to do the put, and that's the 5th alert, and probably the last alert that I'm going to give today. I don't think that I'm going to go any further, but I do think there's another good put coming back. Watch this channel. If we start coming through this line, because this channel has been tight, if we come up, and there, you see that? If we start coming in, get ready to do a put. We will come back down anywhere from the 9. See this cloud? The cloud, that's my cloud. That's from the 9 to the 21, and we got the 13. These are all EMAs. We will come back to one of those locations and then possibly either come back, or we fall below support, then we know we're going back down. All right? It's Friday, folks. People want to take profits. They don't want to leave it over the weekend really high up. They want to take some of their money. Who likes leaving their money on the table to see what happens on Monday if somebody grabs your money, okay? So if you're anything like me, I get the hell out of there. And there it is. That's 5.5 good alerts. Bam. I need to start trading my own alerts. That's it. That's it, folks. I did this morning. I won 4 out of 4. 4? 4 or 5? How many did I trade this morning? 4, I think. 4? I did 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of 4. All right. So I could have won 4 or 5 more. All I got to do is play my own alert. This was a good one. Look at that. I just dropped $1. That went from 370. That was a real good one. 370. All you had to do is be patient. 375.25 to 374.25. That was $1. 1 point. That was a great call. So Scott may be still waiting, but I think he's waiting too long. I think he should have been in already. I think we hit exactly where they want to bring us to. And we have, if you look at this, okay, let's go to the 5 minute. What am I on there? 3. That's fine. All right, let's go here. I can't get the whole chart in because of this screen is no good. Okay, so you can look here. Let's see. If we were all the way down here and dropping from 370, I'm telling you, we just went from 375 to 374. We could drop a lot. We could end up back at 372 without a problem. Anybody in agreement with that? Yes? No? Different? What do you think? All right, my lidocaine patches. We will text you. Costco is out of stock. That's okay. Those I can wait on. But my other ones are done. I want to go get them today. Yeah, I'm going to go to Costco. I'm going to Costco. My other ones I'll get. So we're good. We are real good. If I get my prescriptions today, then I'm always a day ahead. That's what I need. They're finally catching up. It's 3:22 in the afternoon. I don't know if I'm going to stay here to 4. I don't think I'm trading anymore. I've given you some real good ones here. I really have. We're back to 374. We got an upper shadow. That means that we're reversing, and we're probably going to come down below. If we start coming into here, if we hit below this support, we're all the way home. I'm telling you right now. Are we all in agreement on that? Is Deck even back? I don't think so. It's Friday. AK back? No, he split on you too. Oh, no, AK's back. There he is. He's actually there. What's he looking at?
Around, I should say, the dog beds around, right? You know, I've got plenty of dog beds. That's what.
There we go. Talking about dog beds as usual. You know what? You have a nice weekend too, AK. We're stock trading here. Man, every time I go in there, he's talking about his animals. He got about 25 animals. They have no children, so I guess that's his children. That was his preference. I don't know whether raising. Maybe his wife can't have any. I don't know. It's not my business, really. But anyway, ain't not my business. It ain't my business. It ain't nobody's business but their own. Wow, 21 people. Hey, you 21 people in there, don't forget, if you want, you can join up. You can give me thumbs up. I want to see some more thumbs up in there. Every time they do it, it comes in technical color. Maria, 376 call, 30. Okay, 376 call, 30. That's out of the money. 376 call, but what date, Maria? You should always put the date on there. People know what date, okay? I'm doing November November 9th contracts. And I'm doing 372, let's see, 372 puts. And I'm doing 375. 370. That's not bad. She said 6. I say 5 calls. It brings me close to the money, and on these contracts, it's cheap enough. Right now, 375 call, which I'm not going to do, is $1.85. But the puts is only $1.43. That's cheap. And the big question is but what is the delta on that? So if I go into the 9th and I look at my 340, what was it? What did I say? 372? It's 289. My delta's 41. So it's still good. This is a good paying contract. That's what I look for. Anyway, so that's just a little tip over there for you guys and the YouTubers. And for you guys here, the 42 that are in here now, just remember, I've got 431 subscribers, and I've been at that number for since Monday. So I want you to remember, you can go to, when you leave here, you can go to the lobby, all right? And what you can do is, when you come out of here, it takes you to the lobby. You make a right turn and go down to the candy store and pick me up a Snickers bar. No, I'm just kidding. Just go up to the top of the page and it says subscribe or subscribed. If you're already subscribed, I appreciate it and I thank you for your support. If you haven't, what are you waiting for? Just subscribe. It's free. It's painless. I'm one of the few people out there who, let's say for people that are here or looking, just coming in on a test drive, I'm the only one. I don't charge. AK, you can't get in this room. If it's paid, you can't get in. Deck, you can't get in. I still allow you to come in to visit me. I don't know how long that's going to last. After January, I might get a little snobby. I might go to paid, and only the people who have supported me for a long time will be able to come in. That's it. I will tell you this. I am still giving free consultation. I will talk with Dazzle on Friday. Until January 1st, I'll just be taking love offerings. If you want to give me something, I'll give you my PayPal account for the time that I give you. And if you don't, that's fine too. The next one will take care of it. But I'm guaranteed it's well worth it. But after January 1st, I will be charging about between $30 and $35 an hour to help people. And that doesn't include kick down time. It means helping you set up, put your things together, put you in perspective, teach you how to read charts. As long as you need me, I'll be there for you. You know what I mean? If you need 2 hours, we'll do 2 hours. If you need 3 hours, I've done 3 hours with people before, you know? So it's up to you. You closed your put for $20 gain. You got a little scared. I hear what you're saying. I still think, I told you we would pull down. You got in a little late if you only made 20. But you see, I told you we'd pull right down to the 13. So I meant for you only to get in about up here to here. That would have brought you at least $375 down. You would have made more than $20 unless you're in the wrong contract. But I told you we're going to take it down to around the 13. I told you it could either be on the 21 or the 9, but most probably the 13. That's exactly where it went, and there was your reversal. So, and my expiration is 11/7/2. By the way, I'm using 11/7 because it brings me to Monday. So even if I came worse to worse and I had to swing this thing, I know I'd be good. But I'm not swinging the SPY. You don't know. It could change $2, $3 in any direction. So yes, you're gambling at this point. I like to be in control of what I'm doing. So if I see something happening the way I don't want it to happen, I want to be able to get out. Give me 1 second. Hey, good girl. You wanted a treat, you would have taken it. Okay. There I go. Going back up. I wait till it goes back up before I go back down. You know? Something's out of tune here. I can hear it. I got a tune here. got a bad string. I gotta redo this thing. That's better. Come on, get off. Ever Clapton. Okay. That's it. I just learned how to play. My cat doesn't like the guitar. She went to the other side of the room. All right. You missed the put. I missed the put. We all got put it out. What's going to happen now, folks? Are you ready? Let's see. Let's see what we got here. All right. Let's take a look at what we got. All right, we're out of our chamber here. Remember I told you, if it comes down below, that means, you know what that means. Eventually, we're coming down. But there is a reversal here. You see this lower shadow right here? That tells me that could be reversing back up a little bit. But let's see. We're going to have lower, I think we're going to build lower highs, and eventually we're coming back down. All right, I think we're down. I don't think that we're coming back up. But I don't know if I should leave the lines or not. I think we can all see. You can put that in your mind, this, and there's that line. So I don't really need it anymore. You're all in agreement? I can always put it back. All right, now let's bring this down a little bit here. All right. I don't think we're going to reach this upper anymore. That was 375, and we just tipped below it. So we hit what I said before, which was 375.24. Remember I said it probably won't hit the 375.50. It'll hit 375.24. It's exactly where it hit. It was a good guess. You were guessing? I was betting my life savings on. You were guessing? Oh my gosh, I thought you knew. Nobody knows. Let me get my crystal ball. Here is that double top if it plays out. There you go. 1, 2. Exactly. All right. Actually, you got even more than that. I don't think so. I don't. I think there's a lot of resistance, and I think we're going to break down faster than you think. Let's bring this down a little bit. Oh, come on. I'm in the wrong. See, that's what I want. It changed for me. Why doesn't it just put it there? It's telling me what I need. Okay, but I'm telling you, I think, and I'm going to go back down to about 2 minutes, because when I get to the end of the day, there's too much going on to have all that. I want you to see the direction. All right. My support here I have at the reason my support is here, it just worked out that way, but 370, 375 is your VWAP. You see the VWAP in white over there? So it's right on the VWAP, 370, 374. Right now we're at 374.66, 373, right. So it's perfectly $1 from where it's at. And there's what he thought was going to happen. What was that, Scott? Good call. I'm on the 2 minute. I'm on the 2 minute too. So right there. See that? I put on 2 minute. We are. He's running one more time. But again, like I said, I won't do the calls. I'll do the puts, but I won't do the call. I think it's just gonna be a matter of time. But I mean, we're looking strong. We really are looking strong for this time of day. Even if I go to, and I'm looking on a different computer, 1 hour is very strong. Take a look at this, folks. That's something you can consider. It's important. If you look at 1 hour right there, look how strong this is. So if you were trading on the hourly right now, you would be on a call betting it's going to go up. So you know what? We could see higher. It's very strong. I'm going to go back to the 5 here. It's very strong. But let's see if we can get past the upper target. Remember the upper target was 375.50. And remember, every time we don't reach something and it comes back and it goes to the old point, it goes a little bit higher. And right now, 375.50, it could be, it's got to break through. If it breaks through, this thing go for 376. Unheard of, uncalled for. Market on close and balance, 260 million sell-off on the sell side. So right now, it's telling you, a lot of people sold off. They're holding cash. So they have the money to run this thing and then take it right back down. And I don't know that this is going to happen, but yeah, yikes. I think I'll take a walk. When you were doing a put, yeah, I would too. You know what? 370 on the SPY, that would be the best shorty. I totally agree, Sean. You know what, Sean? That's exactly what I'm looking at right now. I don't know if it'll get up that high. 376.77. You have to say to myself, what do I have to look for? Well, yeah, we were in pre-market and earlier. So 376. Let's see here. Let's see if I can bring this a little closer. Oh, I can see it now. All right, right there. Right there was a very strong point. All right, where it dropped. It was 376.03. Here it was 377.17. And here. And 378, if it ever got to that point, of course, it would go for a new higher day. But I don't see that. I don't see it getting that high. I really don't. I do not see it getting that high. I personally think there's too much resistance at this area. I'm going back to a 2 minute because we're almost out of time here. Whoops, what happened here? I almost bought something? No, I don't want to buy it. Don't make me. You're forcing me. I don't like my vegetables. Please don't push. Don't push. Just kidding. Anyway, this is the guy I take advice from. You know him too? Yes, I do. I love that guy. Who's that guy, that ventriloquist? He's the best. Don't put me in the suitcase with him. He farts. I love that. Suicide bomber? What the heck's his name? Somebody here knows. I love that guy. He's just too cool. Okay, what's his name? Bergen. He did. Jeff Dunham. And there's Jihadi, the suicide bomber dummy. I love that thing. The moment the skeleton and he goes, I blow you up. I kill you. I kill you. You laugh at me. I kill you. I love that. I don't think it'll get higher, but Fridays is so well. Yeah, but Fridays, just remember Friday, people want to take, they don't want to leave the money on the table. They don't know what's going to happen. Somebody else comes in and says, oh, wow, look at all the money on the table. I'm going to take that. Boom. And he sells off. He's been sitting there for 3 months, sitting with 1 million shares. He takes your money. It happens. It can happen. It will happen. When least expected, you're elected. It's your lucky day. Smile. You remember? You're on candid camera. Anybody remember that? Because if you do, you're really showing your age. I'm showing mine. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. This guy is crazy. I thought I knew him. I've been hanging out here for about 2 months. I really thought I knew this guy. Well, I had 5.5 good alerts today. And I only started in the afternoon at 1 o'clock, so that's pretty damn good. And I stay pretty much stock related. I get off it a little bit because I've been getting phone calls and comments from people. How do you just talk about stocks for 5 hours straight? What's wrong with you? Well, I haven't got laid in 2 weeks. No, that's not. It's really like 2 years. Just kidding. Anyway, I just, try to be, my father, believe it or not, you wouldn't believe this, but my father was a professional magician that actually used to invent the magic that other magicians do. But not only did he do that, He also wrote Henny Youngman's second book on comedy. Him and one other guy wrote the whole book. He was Henny's best friend. Maybe one day I'll share with you. I have photographs of my father doing magic on TV, and Dick Clark show, whatever it was called. He was really good. The guy was a genius, freaking genius. His mind, he could invent stuff like unbelievable. I have one of his tricks up here. I could actually show you guys. It'd be pretty cool to watch. I'd have to make me bigger. I'd have to take me from, let's see. I could do it, I could. I could actually come in here. Let's see, where is it? Video. There you go. And I could take me. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Watch this. There you go. I'm talking to you. I could have been in love. And I can bring it down, but then you can see the trick is what I'm getting at. I always make me small because I try to make me the least important thing of what's going on when I'm in here in your life. You can see it now. So, I can't hear a word of what I'm saying. So, you just have to get it all for your own. But I could make it bigger. Maybe one day I'll do a little bit of my father's tricks. He taught me some good stuff. But I never know how many of you are even watching me. I see 48 people in the room, but it's like you could be listening to something else. You'd be tuning me out and just watching the screens. Who the hell knows? I can't even get half of you to say hi. Hey, how are you? Hey, I really want to thank you for what you're doing here. No, some of you do, but some of you I never hear from. I don't even know who you are. Not one comment. Okay, I get it. I've been a bad boy. Engineer's my friend. Wolf, I wanted to talk to you. I've had some problems with some of the shit you gave me. Really, problems. You're always welcome. You know that. I had that volume problem last week. I couldn't get rid of it, and now I can't get my things to connect together. Unbelievable. One new offer, one return. One with offers. Oh, I got an offer for the glass. How much are you offering? You got an offer. How much is the offer? $15. Unbelievable, some of these people. $22.95. Okay. I sell things on eBay. Somebody just offered me $15 for an item that I had up for $22.95, including shipping and handling. The shipping alone is about $13, plus the cost of the item. Plus I lose 13% to eBay, but they want to give me $15. People just don't think. And I got to go to Massachusetts, some freaking liberal I probably wouldn't even like to get it. Not interested. The Wolf, try tiny RSI for Thinkorswim. Oh, I got better than that. You don't want a tiny RSI. Anyway, I you know what? Thank you. I wouldn't want it. Because number one, it's got to be on the daily. Okay, I can't even save it here. I can't even save it to my page because it shows repeat of the same. I don't know why. I don't have that. They come up with the same numbers. Okay. Tiny RSI. on any stock in the same place? Where does it come up on the board? See, for me, I just look at my watch list, and I put it in my watch list, and it doesn't take up any activity on my screen. Anything that you put in here, anything, the more you put in here, the more of these you put in here, the slower your thing gets. So you got to be careful. That's why I rewrote this one, and I took out the 13. The wolf. Did you see that? I rewrote it. I went into the stuff, and I took out the 13. I didn't want it in there. It took up too much space. You had me out to here. And the volume down here I couldn't get rid of last week, and when I finally got rid of it, shoot. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Huh. I missed it. Somebody being nice to me? Somebody just sent me something in, I don't know where it's from. PayPal. But thank you. It must be somebody in this room. It's got to be. I didn't sell anything. Okay. Look at the thing. It hit new high. It went past. It did go over. Wow. Who said the 376 before? There it is. AK says to stay above the watch for 376.02. But there was somebody before that said it. Here it is. 37. Sean Z. Sean Z was right. Sean, you were right. Look at that. Look at the push. And hello, AK. I didn't even see you come in the room. Look at that, man. Let's go. Let's activate this, and let's push this back up. So now that puts us around 377 as a high for the day. I don't think we'll reach it, but let's say 376.50. 50. Okay, let's print that there. And let's put our resistance point now. All right, we went up. So our resistance now is right here at 370. Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. 376. We're at 376 now on resistance. So, wow, we really moving. It's a good thing I didn't do my put, and whoever said they're getting out. All right, let's edit this. Let's make this 377. It's just too close. I don't want it on the board together. I can't believe what's going on here right now at 3:46 in the afternoon. I expect a big drop soon. 370. Look at this. Just keeps pushing. 376. Unbelievable. Changing everything. I can't keep up with it. 375. Yeah, so we got 375. That puts us right between the 9 and the 11 and the 9. The 9 and the 21. This is still moving. 376. What did I put in here? I had 376. How could that be? 376. 50? Can't be. Wow. That was weird. Popped off of there. Wow, wow, wow. I can't believe this movement so late in the, this is just unbelievable. A little bit higher now, baby. Engineer, you're something else. I figured out. You're always there for me. Always, always, always. Thank you. I do appreciate every little thing anybody here does for me. Buffalo News. Where did this come on? Oh, that was that. Oh, God. That was that Daniel Patrick Monahan. What a... Going away for the rest of his life. What a waste. What a waste. People screw up their lives for what? Okay, I'll have to play with this later. Down to here and here. There's all my alerts from this morning. Here to here. Let's take this one off. Oh gosh, I hit too many. I just can't believe this moved like it did. That's just like too amazing. Okay, got all those out of there. Appointment reminders. I'll do the rest of these later. YouTube. Okay, let me close this out. I didn't even know this was open. My emails was open. I can't believe this went that high. That was like a little. Come on, Sean once more. Are you still in that call? Did you do that call? See, I like puts better. I would have done the put right there. 376.50. Is that where I'm at? 376.50 was perfect. Okay, I don't see much more on steam on this, but it bring this. I got to go back to. I hate to do this so late, but go back to the 5 minutes and you bring this across. All right, and there's where we are. If there's my 350, my mark. I think it was more here, like I said before. 376.17. We're at 370. What did I say? 370, 75.17. Where is that? 376. Right. That's more of where I think we have more resistance at 376. I think we just popped there is what happened. I think we're more really towards 376, which brings us right there. So I'm going to take the resistance off of there. That's not really where it's at. I think we're at 376. That is our real resistance point. Right there. You see it brings us to the top of these two here. But in our support, I should have been at 376, 375. It is. But I'm going to bring it a little lower because I think our support is closer to the 13. I can't see it. But let's just say it was 374, and let's make that 50. Let's see where it puts us on the chart. Boom. I like it. Right at the 13. You see the 13? I like it. And that's where I think we're more at right now. Now I can take it out of that and go back to the 2 minutes. All right. And it's amazing. This upper trend line has still held. Okay, you can see the whole thing. It held the whole way. Even if I take out where I started from, remove the left extension, you can see I started from right there. So there's my, it was a little bit low. It could have been a little bit higher. It was pretty perfect. And we stayed to call. But I don't think we need that anymore. Just want to show you why we made it and where it went. So now if I was going to do another extension, I would do it more like this. And I would take it from here, another high point, to here. There's a reason for doing this stuff, okay? Because you want to make sure and see if you're going to crack. Oh, come on. Duty. Okay. And then you take off the left extension. You don't need to see that. All right? It's only from here. This is where we're working from. And then if you do it from here, watch this. This is pretty cool. You do it from here, and then you can do it from here. Now, if we had enough time left, you'd actually be able to see where we would squeeze. And if I'm going to leave this after hours, this might end up squeezing. If we stay within this channel here, this will squeeze up. And right now we are, if you look at this, we are now. For the whole day we may not be, because remember we had a higher the day that was what? A high of the day was 378.86, which we haven't hit. So if we compared the whole day, it would give us what we call a downward trend, okay? A descending triangle. But if you do it from a period of time, which is here to here, and then here, okay, we can get rid of the left side to here, cancel left. So it shows you I made it from a low point here to like a low point here. If we could stay within that, it'll give us a guideline of where this is going, okay? If we break below the trend line, which we're starting to do right there, but it's green, so we don't know where it's going to go, and we're on a 2 minute. Because if I look right now and I go on an hour timeline, it's going to show up. See? Very much up. All right? And that's the important part. If I go to 10 minutes, it's going to be up. There's the one reversal right there on a 10 minute. And then if you look at the 5 minute, which we should be on, there's your reversal. So we hit the high and we came back down. But now, when we're on the 2 minute or even the 1 minute, okay, it shows you it came back down and we're starting to pull back up and we're holding that trend line. And that's why it's important that you draw these lines for yourself, even if you're trading by yourself, okay? So let's say deck's gone, they're gone, I'm at the doctor's office, whatever reason, you need to learn to draw these lines for yourself. They have true meaning. You come here because you want to see the meaning. You want to see what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, okay? And I'm the only one that keeps changing this stuff around because I do it from periods of time. I'm looking from here to here, okay? And I'm saying what's happening. This thing's going up. It's building higher lows. Higher low, higher low, higher low to the high, and then there's your pullback. Doesn't mean we're not still on higher lows. And some people may look at this and they go, well, look at that. There's one here. There's a small head here, another head and shoulders. I don't look at head and shoulders. You can see it there. There's 1, 2. I don't look at head and shoulders on SPY. It's different than stocks. I don't know why. It's not true to form. You form a Head and Shoulders, it's gonna be perfect Head and Shoulders on 1, 3, and 5 minutes, and it's not gonna drop at the end of the third shoulder. It's not true to form on the SPY. It's a different kind of an animal, and it's totally manipulated type stock. What we're trying to do is feel out the algorithm, work with it, and get our timing right. And if you get your timing right, you don't have to have a lot of contracts to make money. And you can have a lot of contracts with the wrong timing and lose a lot of money. So it's probably going to close below 375. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. I think it'll come down eventually. I think it'll drop big. But could be wrong. Like I said, nobody knows. I don't have a crystal ball. He doesn't have a crystal ball. I know the wolf very well. We used to talk for hours on the phone. I've even talked with his son, right? Good kid. And you know what? Nobody knows. Nobody knows, because the only person who knows is the one who's got hundreds of thousands of shares in here and is manipulating the crap out of it. But I will tell you this, okay? You want to look right now and look at this, okay? And if you look at the SPY, you see right here the RSI? That's pretty high. It was higher the other day. So we're right in the middle. We're not overbought. We're not oversold. If it's over 30, if it's under 30, we're oversold. If it's over 70, we're overbought. So we're right in the middle. Okay, there's a lot of stocks in here. Here, look at this, 86%. RYAM, I'll bet you this, and easy to borrow. This stock here, I don't know what's going on with it, but it might be a stock worth watching. You can short, okay? It's not an expensive stock. Where was that? 86. It's a $7 stock. You can short this stock, all right? So I would keep an eye on something like that. So if you go in here, look at this, HUGI, which was running all week, 88 on the 81. If you go up here and put these to the top like this, okay? Look at the high ones. These are stocks worth looking at, and then say, wow, easy to borrow, easy to borrow, easy to borrow, easy to borrow. Look at that. Those are stocks that can be shorted, all right? Right now, I leave it on highest change up. If you don't have this in there, go into here to changes, customize it, and add it in. Put RSI up here and put it in. You should have hard to borrow and RSI. Volume, change. You don't need bid in there and ask in there. We don't buy from our watch list. If you're doing that, you're a freaking amateur. Stop it. Don't do it, okay? There's plenty of places you can buy here, you can buy here, you can buy here. You can even go in here and you can buy right here. All you can do is right click on the number, okay? And you can open this up and you can buy right there. You can hit these numbers, all right? And you can buy from in here. Let's see what happens. Nothing. I know there's a way to hit in here. I don't want to do it, but yeah. So you come up, I can sell it or buy it, whichever way it's coming out. I don't want to do that, but I'm telling you, if you learn how to use this stuff, you can buy it or sell from your what do you call it? The reason it probably came up sell is because I don't have any stock, but I may have hit a red one would probably be a sell, and the green ones would be a buy. I don't know, but looks like I'm swinging my puts unless it drops 15 minutes after close. Yeah, that's right. Not 15. You have 14 minutes and 59 seconds. That's a close call. Now, let me ask you a question. On the SPY, for you small accounts, okay, if you get out at 410, does your money clear by Monday or does it clear on Tuesday? You see, that's something you got to think about. I always heard you have to be out of the market by 4 if you have a small account for your money to clear by Monday morning at 9:30. So just remember that. You may not want to be Tuesday. That's right. That's exactly what I'm saying. So for some of you who are new, I'm going to tell you, if you're new, if you got less than a year trading, if you're not killing it, if you're not killing it yet with less than a year, you shouldn't be swing trading. Sorry. And not the SPY. You will get your ass kicked. And how many times do you need to get your ass kicked before you realize, I'm telling you, don't go up to the stove when it's red hot. Don't touch the stove. Well, this is the stove. Don't touch it. I've got 5 years of day trading and I don't even touch it. Okay? This is a specialty. Swing trading is a specialty. It is. There are people that are just great at it. There are people that are just great at shorting stocks. There are people that are just going good at long at stocks. There are people who are great at options, people good at futures, people good at Forex, people good at Bitcoin. You know, find your niche and stick with it. Don't go floundering from one thing to another. If you find out how to make an ATM machine out of doing options, then stick with it. Don't get bored. Just raise it up a little bit at a time and make more. Cha-ching, 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 you know? I couldn't believe it. What's his name said? Kush. He was making $65,000 a day doing options. He says, I got bored, so I'm going to go do futures. You know, I never get bored making $65,000. I just hate at the end of the year when I got to give him $2 million because I made 8, you know? Or more. You know what I mean? I worked hard. You want to take 1/3 of my money? You son of a... I can't believe you would do that to me. I'm such a nice guy. Anyway, the bell is about to ring, folks. So I had a great day. I had some fun. I just want to thank you all for being here. Make sure I can hear the bell when it rings. And let's see. We got about 30 seconds. 30... Let's see. Actually, it's less than that. 30 seconds. And let's see what else I got here. What else I got up my sleeve? Market closed. Okay. Think. Ten seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I love doing that. Wow, and it went up. I can't believe this thing went up even further. Son of a bitches. Unbelievable. At this point, what I have to do, because I have no choice. Oh, hold on. Oh, shit, I just lost it. I'm sorry. I'll find it. Come on. Come on. Okay, come on. Lost it. Okay, that's better. Okay. I have to take my lines out to make sure they're gone for the next time. So I'm going to remove my drawings. Otherwise, they stay there forever. Trend line. Support. Remove it. That line. Remove. Okay, what do we got now? Let's just say. Okay, what do we got? 376.50 is the new resistance point right now. 376. That's what we had before, if you remember. The 376.50 was the point that I had before for the upper target, and that's what we hit. That was just a guess anyway. I was going by what we were having happening to us. But I don't trade after hours anyway. So good luck to all of you. Just want to say thank you for your time and community. It's been a great experience. Good. I would like to apologize for not being very active in the chat. I listen in the background. That's fine. Thank you. No. Okay. I do this, just to get more involvement from the crowd, because the truth is, the more we can give, there's a lot of people in here that are great traders, even better than I am. And the fact is, I like everybody's output. People will learn from this. We all learn from each other. But anyway, I want to wish all of you, from the bottom of my heart, a great weekend. And we will be back on Monday. I am a definite on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I told you I wouldn't be here on Friday. I came in and gave you 5.5 great alerts. Some of you made some money off of them. I didn't even jump in, okay? And I still alerted you. I won this morning 4 out of 4. Not a lot, but I won all 4. I could have won this afternoon, and I'm going to continue to win because I got this. And you know what? As long as you're with me, you got this too. We got this together. We're going to get it. All right? It's not hard, but it takes patience. And if you don't have patience like me, you got to learn to get patience. I'm so serious. You have no idea how important patience is. But I want to wish you all a blessed weekend. And like I like to put in here all the time, where is it? If I can find it. Weekday quotes. Let's see. I love this one. It's in here somewhere. Happy Thursday. Happy Friday, everyone. Here's one. Happy Friday, everyone. And let's see. One more. Here we go. This is the one I love the most. I want you all to have a blessed weekend. And may the light of the Lord shine in each of us. God bless you. Have a great weekend. And same thing to you, those in YouTube. Bye-bye.